Last year, more than 60% of juvenile homicides in Milwaukee went unsolved. The year before that, 100% went unsolved. And as Fox 6's Nicola Jenowitz reports, tonight this is concerning not just for detectives trying to bring down violent crime numbers, but for parents grieving the loss of their children.
Quayshawn Henning hadn't even made it to his 20th birthday when he was gunned down on the streets of Milwaukee. It was May of 2017.
You get angry at one point, you want revenge at one point. You pray for the person that did it at one point.
His aunt, Rose Henning, says while it was a painful shock, it wasn't necessarily a surprise.
He had rough patches, but what a teenage boy here in Milwaukee nowadays ain't going through something out in the streets. But he wasn't a bad kid. They're just trying to fit in.
Then, just 4 short years later,
playing with dolls, 1 minute.
Quayshawn's 13-year-old sister, Nevaeh, was shot dead as she sat in the passenger seat of a car. The family forced once again to grieve a child killed by gun violence in Milwaukee.
Every time y'all go out, everybody ain't gonna make it back home that night. And this particular night, January 9th, my niece was the one that didn't make it back. 4
years, 2 siblings, one lethal problem still not solved.
She's a spin image of me, so.
Father Terrell Ware did not want to have his face shown, saying he gets too emotional, especially talking about his daughter.
She act the same, look the same, 2 peas in a bucket.
Her childhood bedroom, once the scene of TikTok dances and YouTube videos, now a memorial for a little girl.
Because sometimes it's like, all I do is cry all day. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, I'll wake up and just have her on my mind and can't get her off my mind. So when that happens, I just come in here, drop on my knees and pray.
Do you ever think, why me, why us?
I think that every day. I ask that question every day. Even though I know I'm supposed to ask God that, but I still ask him every day why though.
Why and who? All this time and still no arrests in either case.
The bullet didn't just fall out of the sky. Somebody has to know exactly what happened.
That's what Milwaukee police detectives are working to figure out. Of the 7 juvenile homicides this year, only 1 has been cleared.
A lot of it has to
Milwaukee police detective Justin Carloni says it is a troubling trend. Juvenile homicides are simply harder to solve.
When dealing with juveniles, often we see that there's either a clique or a small group of individuals that associate with each other. There seems to be a loyalty to the group and not necessarily the individual. So one of them falls prey to a homicide or a shooting, there seems to be more of a loyalty not to talk to the police.
According to Milwaukee police, since 2014, the department's clearance rate is 60%. In recent years, that clearance rate has been much worse. In 2019, every juvenile homicide went without a single arrest. In 2020, it was 2/3. So far this year, 86% are unsolved.
10% of the people account for most of these crimes, and if we're not holding them accountable, then or keeping them off the streets, we continue to see victimization.
No leads, no nothing, so.
Terrell doesn't know if they'll ever find the people who killed his daughter and son, but one thing is for sure, they will rest in peace in this home, and Nevaeh's childhood room will always be hers.
It's gonna stay like this. It ain't gonna get turned into nothing else. This is her room, it's gonna stay her room.
Terrell will never know the woman she could have become, so instead, he'll hold on to the child that she was. Reporting in Milwaukee, Nicola Jenowitz, Fox 6 News.
Someone out there can make a difference. Milwaukee police say if you know something about a juvenile homicide, you're encouraged to give them a call. You can even leave a tip anonymously.